Hi everyone, welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. So in this video I'm going to be exploring and completing all of the achievements in World's Crown, which is the latest area introduced in Diablo Immortal, which was introduced as part of the Shattered Sanctuary update, where you come face to face against Diablo himself. Now World's Crown on the world map is at the very north of this map. So here are all the areas that we're used to, and World's Crown is all the way up north. And so far I've only done what was required as part of the story, and I haven't really done anything other than that. And let's take a look at the achievements that we have for this area. So if you go to achievements, then exploration, and go all the way down, you should see World's Crown there as a new addition. So here are the achievements you can complete as part of exploring World's Crown. So you got 3 within defeated, so they're monsters that you have to defeat. And then there's a few that are in adventure completion. So there are other things like map completion and bounties. We're going to go on to each of them. So let's tackle the monster defeated ones first. So I've actually accidentally done the first one as part of the Shattered Sanctuary update. And as I was doing the story heading towards Diablo, I must have confronted the first one that we need, which is Diablo Slain. So obviously if you're going to be following the story as part of the Shattered Sanctuary update, you're eventually going to complete this achievement by the end of it, and that is when you kill Diablo at the very end of that story. And once you kill Diablo, you will have completed that achievement. So that's nice and easy one. But if you want to see where Diablo is on the World's Crown map, he's at the very north of this map. There's a Terra Sanctum waypoint and you have to head there. And this is where you can battle against Diablo again if you want to. But in the main story, this is where you did defeat Diablo, and you would have unlocked this waypoint as well. You would have come past this waypoint as you were heading towards Diablo and defeating him in that story element, and that's how you would have completed that achievement. And remember, once a week you can re-challenge Diablo for eternal equipment, so make sure you go ahead and do that. So that's the first achievement. You would have unlocked that if you would have completed the Shattered Sanctuary main story from start to end and defeated Diablo at the end.
Your grave.
Okay, there's also that Wonders of Paradise Chronicle here, and where I found that was this location in Throne of Carcasses. Achelite is over here. Achelite. I like what they did there with the name.
Fear not the end.
And he can be found here right next to this tent area. Okay, for the Bounty Hunter achievement, you need to complete 24 bounties in World's Crown. Now, at the bounty board in Westmarch, you have to basically keep doing bounties until you get 4 bounties that pop up that mention that they're in World's Crown. So you need to look out for the location, and you need World's Crown for all 4. And then you can accept all 4 and do them, and that will count towards that achievement. So for example, here I'm at the bounty board. I've been doing various bounties, and eventually these 4 popped up. It might take a while for you to get the World's Crown bounties to pop up, but keep trying, they will eventually show up. And when they show up, just make sure you accept all 4. And then go ahead and complete those bounties. So what we have is Fleshy Abundance, Nightmare Reaper, Ensnared Terror, and Mercy for the Mad. So let's go ahead and do Fleshy Abundance to begin with. Okay, so for Fleshy Abundance, kills Shardborn to collect flesh carcasses. And we have some Shardborn here on the map in this location, just to the east of the underground camp waypoint. But as we know, bounties are really good and they will take you straight to your location. So there we go, I've got a fresh carcass there, and just keep killing until we get some more. So I've got 2. So it's the Shardborn that we're looking out for, and we're heading just north now. So we've got some more here on the right.
recharging.
Okay, 4 out of 6.
Foul creature. Death is patient.
1 more.
Not yet.
There we go. So we've done Fleshy Abundance. Now we need to lure out the greedy Flesh Thief before we can actually fully complete this bounty. So it's sending us up north here, just north of Carnage Fields. And even if you haven't completed the map 100%, you'll still be able to do auto navigation on the bounties. So here we go. Place the flesh carcasses. And are we going to get interrupted? Nope, that was quite lucky.
Death is patient.
And this is the greedy flesh thief that spawns. So let's go ahead and take him out. Or it. I don't know what it is.
Still recharging.
There we go. Okay, so that's 1 bounty complete. Next one, kill the Maddened. Now there's 60 of the Madden that we need to defeat. Let's go ahead and kill them. And it's up to you if you want to do 100% of the map before you do the rest of the achievements, or you want to go for all the achievements and then do the remaining whatever's left on the map to get 100%. I haven't got 100% yet. I've just been doing whatever was required as part of the main story and a few bounties, and I will probably wrap up the remaining percentage I have on the map afterwards.
No, not yet.
So we've got some Maddened enemies here, and we're just going to follow the marker. Here we go.
That ability must recharge.
Take out some more there.
Your
And this is
grave.
basically what they look like. So Madden Shaman there.
I must wait, it seems.
We've got Madden Hunter. And we're nearly there. It's 23 out of 60.
That ability must recharge. I must wait, it seems.
I quite enjoy doing bounties in Diablo Immortal actually. I don't mind doing them. Hellslayer bounties are quite nice to get them out of the way quickly.
No, not
I also
yet.
don't mind doing the 4 normal bounties as well once you've completed the Hellslayer bounties. Just pop on a nice speed build, and yeah, it's just nice. So you get to go into the open world areas that maybe you might not usually go to, some of the areas in the map, and you get to appreciate some of the detail that they put into the areas, some of the enemies, the music, the sound effects,
Give it more time.
and you never know what else might pop up in the world map as you're running around, or who you might bump into. Okay, so that's 2 bounties complete. The next one is Ensnared Terror. Reach the first ambush site. We have to kill 10 demon ambushes. Okay, so we're just heading to the location where the first ambush site is for the Ensnared Terror bounty.
Die and rot.
And that is here on the map. Just below where it looks like a little tent, or a big tent. Right in the middle of where it says Throne of Carcasses.
I must wait, it seems.
So that's the 10 demon ambushes we've defeated. Now we need to reach the second ambush site.
Death is inevitable.
Which is over here. Not very far away, which is quite convenient. And then we need to kill the demon ambushes at the final ambush site, which is just slightly northeast of the what looks like a tent on the map. Okay, they're the 3 bounties done. We've got 1 more, which is kill terror demons in the Terror Verge. Okay, so We're at the Terror Sanctum waypoint, and this bounty is not far from there. And also there is a larger elite enemy here. Fangspine is over here, so if you need to kill Fangspine for whatever reason, he'll be at this north location near the Terror Sanctum waypoint. So let's go ahead and defeat him, and that's for the wanted quest. So we've gone and done that, so now we need to kill Terror Demons in the Terror Verge. And there's plenty of them around here.
Still recharging.
So these bounties are not too bad, the ones that I've been given. They don't take too long to do. And we didn't have any issues with any enemies spawning or anything like that for these four.
I must wait, it seems. No, not yet.
Okay, we just have to look for the remaining demons that we need to defeat. Actually, let's explore down here. There we go. I thought there'd be some here.
Is patient.
Hidden away.
No, not yet. Brave.
And there we go. There's the 4 bounties completed for World's Crown. And by doing those bounties, we would have completed another quest on the achievements as well. So if we go to Exploration, go to World's Crown, we have 30 out of 30 for this achievement, the defeated one. That's Stop the Madness, Slay the Maddened in World's Crown. So we've defeated Diablo and we've stopped the madness, and the 4 bounties we've done are going to contribute towards the Bounty Hunter achievement. So let's go and hand in these 4 bounties. Okay, let's hand in the 4 World's Crown bounties. And let's check the achievements again. So there we go, 4 out of 24. Unfortunately, you can't use any trick here where you can abandon the 4 and then collect the same 4. It doesn't work like that because it only goes to 4 out of 24 once you actually hand in the 4 bounties and claim your reward. Then it goes to 4 out of 24. So now I basically just need to wait until I get 4 more World's Crown bounties show up. So at the moment I've got Frozen Tundra, for example, and yeah, you just need to keep retrying. And even if you, for example, refresh, that's not going to work because all that's doing is refreshing the same Frozen Tundra bounties. So just keep doing your 4 bounties, Hellslayer bounties, and keep an eye on the bounty board until you get World's Crown bounties, or try and ask in clan chat, your warband chat, even world chat, to see if anyone else has got World's Crown bounties, because what you can do is join a party with somebody else who has got World Crown bounties. They can share those bounties with you, and that will also go towards completing your achievement. So try and join any other group who is actually doing World's Crown bounties as well. So that's another tip there. Okay, another adventurer completion, which is Grim Ritual. Disrupt the Grim Ritual in World's Crown. So that's going to be in this area called Carnage Fields. And it's not too far south from Terror Verge. You basically need to go to this area around here. It's not far from Carnage Fields waypoint. Okay, so here you should see a prompt here that says Disrupt Ritual. It should show up. You just need to hang around or change difficulty. So what I've done here is I've actually gone to Hell 2 and then it popped up. So let's click on Disrupt Ritual. It will say Inspect the altar on the left hand side. Okay, killed the Summoned Knight.
I must wait.
So there's 6 of those to take out. And you get some loot there. And that should be it for that achievement. Event completed. Let's take a look at the codex. Go to achievements, go to exploration, head down, and there we go, 1 out of 1 for that achievement, which is Disrupt the Grim Ritual in World's Crown. Once again, it's at this location here in Carnage Fields, just slightly north of the Carnage Fields waypoint, and the structure looks like this. Like I said, if it doesn't show up for you, just wait around for a while, or do what I did, just change difficulty. I went down to Hell 2 and then it showed up. So good luck finding that one.
Or death will balance the scales.
Okay, this achievement is Cult of Terror. Strike down the Cult of Terror cultists in World's Crown, and you have to defeat 30 of the Cult of Terrors. So let's go ahead and do that. Now if you head towards the Crater of Unmaking here, towards the east. Okay, you can see the number going up in this area. It's got 18 out of 30, 19 out of 30. So they're the enemies that you'll find in this area of Crater of Unmaking. So just head to Crater of Unmaking and defeat enemies in this area.
No, not yet.
And then check back on your achievement screen just to see how far you are. And there we go, 30 out of 30. So let's collect that. So that's Cult of Terror. Strike down the Cult of Terror cultists in World's Crown. So once again, you can find them in the Crater of Unmaking, all the way to the east here. It's slightly south of the Crater of Unmaking waypoint. So there's one achievement you may have done as part of the Shattered Sanctuary main quest, and you may have looked and saw one of one here and thought you might have accidentally come across this one, but this achievement here is actually from the Lord of Terror. So it's one of the adventurer completion, defeat Diablo in World's Crown. So there's actually two achievements for defeating Diablo, and just from completing the main story quest, and if you redo the Diablo fight, you'll get these two completed. So they're two really easy ones to get once you complete the main story quest of Shattered Sanctuary in World's Crown, Diablo Slain for the top one, and Lord of Terror achievement for the bottom one. Make sure you complete the Shattered Sanctuary main quest, and then also repeat the Diablo fight as well in the World's Crown. So that's going to be here, the Terror Sanction waypoint. Okay, so here on the map, at the Terror Sanction waypoint, you'll get the entrance to where you can refight Diablo, so you can challenge him again. It's a boss challenge, so let's go ahead and do that in the World's Crown. And this is the Diablo fight relived. Okay, and it's a fight which you can go ahead and do solo as well, and it's not too bad to do. The difficulty scales up slightly if you have more people in your party, of course, but then it's also quite fun doing this fight with more people in your party as well.
Give it more time. When
these enemies spawn, you'll see Eldurin light up. Use Eldurin, that sword.
That ability must recharge.
And you basically have to repeat that, let Eldurin charge up again, and then use it.
Recharging.
And there we go. You have to do it 3 times, and then you can hurt Diablo again. And then you'll get these Diablo shades spawn on the right and left. Make sure you take them out. And this is a really fun fight actually, and I'm glad they've done this. It's nice that you can actually fight Diablo again after defeating him as part of the Shattered Sanctuary main quest. Okay, this is where Diablo comes back for another phase. And you pretty much repeat the process here. Just keep attacking him.
I must wait, it seems.
Until he spawns these enemies, and on the left it does say use Eldurin to fight back the spreading darkness. So once again, just take out the smaller enemies around Diablo, charge Eldurin, and that will fight back that darkness. And it'll be 3 times that you need to repeat that process.
My wounds mend. No, not yet.
Having a good AoE build helps in this situation. There we go, 3 times.
The light cannot save you.
Death is patient.
And there we go. That's Diablo defeated, and there's my eternal equipment I got. Let's exit. So yeah, nice and easy achievement there. Make sure you defeat Diablo as part of the Shattered Sanctuary main quest, and then make sure you relive the Diablo fight there at the very north of World's Crown. You'll definitely be able to get these 2 achievements complete. So the map completion achievement should be fairly straightforward to do. You just need to make sure you run around everywhere on the map, try not to leave anywhere untouched, and keep checking the map to make sure you've covered all the areas. I've done the main story for Shattered Sanctuary, I've done some bounties, and I've been doing the other achievements. And from all of that, I've already got 84% without actually running around the edges. So all I need to do now is just complete the remaining areas of the map, which I'll go ahead and do now. So if you take a look at the map, just make sure any areas which are showing a slightly grey, like for example down here in Dry Valley Waypoint, I've not done that. Have a look at all of your waypoints, because if you can't teleport to the waypoint, unlock this waypoint to teleport it, that means you have not been there and you have not unlocked that waypoint. So I suggest to begin with, head towards each of the waypoints and then clear all the areas in those waypoints, and keep checking your achievement to see if you've got 100%. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now by starting at this Crater of Unmaking waypoint.
Finally, a challenge.
So on your way there, you may come across the Grim Ritual quest as well, which is Inspect the Altar over here. So I've already covered this one, but it's slightly north of Carnage Field's waypoint, and that's where you can grab that achievement. So I'd also suggest having the mini-map set to large in your settings as well, because that will mean it will be just easier to see which areas of the mini-map you haven't uncovered yet and which areas of the map you've still got to do, and it just makes it a lot easier to go around and uncover. Equip a speed build as well, your fastest build, and that's going to help a lot as well just to get around the map. So all I'm doing, as I said, I'm just heading to the waypoint which I have not uncovered yet. So this one here, waypoint unlocked, Crater of Unmaking, and I'm just going to keep heading down south here. And you never know, you may come across some of the world enemies as well, the world bosses, some of the purple looking ones that end up spawning, and you can get some loot from killing them as well. Okay, so I've done that one. I'm going to head towards this Throne of Carcasses waypoint, slightly towards the west.
Still recharging.
And I'm not too worried about killing enemies here because I just want to get the achievement. So I'm just running and uncovering as much of the map as I can. So there we go. That's the Throne of Carcasses waypoint complete.
Has come for you.
Now I've got another waypoint down here which I haven't got. Nightmare Battlefield waypoint. So let's head towards there. Okay, grab that waypoint, and obviously it's handy to get the waypoints anyway, just so you can travel around World's Crown a lot quicker. Now I'm just having a look at the map. which areas I've not uncovered.
That ability must recharge.
So it is very easy to see on the mini-map which areas you have not uncovered. It's also a good idea to go around the edge of the whole map as well. That also helps, then sort of fill in the middle. So I haven't done this area, so I'm just going to go around the edge. There we go, I can see it completed now on the mini-map, and there was a small area to the right here which I hadn't done. There, I've uncovered that as well, and I'm currently up north here. And let's go to Terra Verge and just double check that area.
No, not yet.
Death is patient.
Wither and die.
There was a legendary enemy there, which is quite nice. Another good reason to explore the map. You never know what you'll find.
Bit more time. No, not yet.
Okay, just uncovering this area here. I can see on the mini-map, I've not been here yet.
Is patient.
So just keep an eye on your mini-map and just keep running around until you unlock all areas of the map in World's Crown. Okay, I can see another waypoint which I've not uncovered, which is to the west here, Dry Valley Waypoint. So let's head there. Okay, this waypoint here I've not uncovered yet. There we go, I've just unlocked Dry Valley Waypoint, so that's definitely worth doing. And yeah, the water effects are fantastic here. I love the improvements that they've made, and it looks even better if you can unlock ray tracing as well. Okay, now there's a lot of areas here which I've not uncovered yet, so I'm just going to head there next. Okay, there seems to be a large chunk of the map which I've not uncovered over here, which is not far from the underground camp waypoint, so I'm going to go and
Still recharging.
keep an eye on the mini-map and explore all of this area. Oh, we've got a pool of reflection as well.
Is patient.
Might as well collect that whilst I'm here. And once again, just using the mini-map on the right hand side to uncover all the areas which I haven't seen yet. There we go. That's the Tar Wells area, which I hadn't been to before, so at least I get to see what it looks like now,
Recharging.
and what the enemies are like as well. Okay, let's take a look at the percentage of the map completion now. And there we go, 100% completion of the map of World's Crown. Now, let's take a look at the map in more detail. So this is what a completed map of World's Crown looks like. And as long as you've uncovered all of this, you will get 100% completion of this map. Okay, so this defeated achievement, kill Njord, hunt down and defeat Njord, the Saint of Sevik in World's Crown. So this might be one achievement which you might be missing. It's because this guy is quite tricky to spawn and you may not end up seeing him too often in World's Crown. If you're lucky, you may bump into him whilst you're doing bounties or doing some of the other achievements. But one area where he can spawn is here in Throne of Carcasses. not far from where that tent-like symbol is on the map. And I'm pretty sure I did come across this guy once whilst I was doing the Shattered Sanctuary main quest as well. I recognise the name, and for some reason I ran past him as I was doing the quest, and I thought I'd leave him for a later point. I didn't realise he was going to be so tricky to spawn. So in this area, Achelite does spawn like that. So in a similar way, Njord will spawn just like that enemy did spawn. So you could just hang around here for a long time, or you could drop down the difficulties until you eventually do get him to spawn. So another area where you might get Njord to spawn is this area in Dry Valley. So slightly to the west of where it says Dry Valley, there's an open area. One of the bounties is actually here as well, but if you run around and wait around this area, you can get Njord to spawn here as well. So here we go. This is Njord spawning in the Dry Valley. So there we go. That was Njord. Like I said, he can spawn in this area as well. So this is just slightly west of where it says Dry Valley, this open area. So this is another location where he can spawn. Just run around where these rocks are. And what I actually did is I dropped down to Hell 2 to actually find him. So definitely drop up and down the different difficulty levels, and that increases your chances of getting it as well. So these purple enemies, they can spawn in a variety of different areas in the world map as well. I'm not sure all of the specific areas. I know 2 areas where I've seen Njord, and there was another area which I've seen him as well, and I can't remember where that was. So one of them was definitely here, and one of them was where the tent-like symbol is. So that's another area where he can spawn as well. And yeah, just good luck trying to find him. Just hang around in that area for a while until you see it spawn. And obviously once you've defeated him, have a look in your codex, your achievements, exploration, and make sure you collect that achievement. So here we go. We have Diablo Slain, Kill Njord, Stop the Madness, Map Completion 100%, Defeat Diablo in World's Crown, Grim Ritual, Cult of Terror, and obviously the Bounty Hunter one. Every time you do see 4 bounties pop up at the bounty board in Westmart for World's Crown, make sure you go and complete them. If you see anybody else doing World Crown bounties, see if you can join them, and that will also contribute towards your 24. And yeah, just keep doing them until you get 24 out of 24. And also make sure you claim your rewards here as well. So 50% explored, you get a rare crest, 70% you get a rare crest, and 100% you get a rare crest as well. And also keep an eye on your Battle Pass guide. There'll be World's Crown quests that you can complete as well. I'm on 4 out of 4, which is Defeat Diablo, the Lord of Terror. So let's go ahead and claim that. Okay, this is the side quest where you need to kill 20 enemies in World's Crown, cleansing the rot. So obviously this is a very easy one. It will appear here for me. This is where it appeared for me anyway. And yeah,
That
fairly
ability
straightforward.
must
This one, just
recharge.
kill 20 enemies in World's Crown for this achievement.
Will balance the scales.
Or quest, sorry, not achievement. It's just
Here
a
we
side
go.
quest.
The balance is preserved. That ability must recharge.
There we go, we've killed 20 and we have our reward. And that is it for my World's Crown exploration video. So I hope you enjoyed watching that video, and hopefully it helped to see where some of those bosses spawn and where some of those quests can be triggered in World's Crown. This is a fantastic area they've introduced into the game, and it's great that we can relive the Diablo fight as well. And once again, these are the achievements which you can get. Like I said, the bounty one, you just have to keep trying at the bounty board until you get 4 bounties at World's Crown, or find other people that are doing them, and just keep repeating them until you get your 24. The other ones I've explained in this video already. Hopefully that helps. And yeah, enjoy exploring World's Crown yourself and uncovering all of the dark and evil secrets within this map, and all of the enemies, the areas, the side quests. And yeah, it looks great as well. Like I said, with the graphical improvements as well, this area does definitely look good and fits in perfectly in this game. So Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.